Master Sunday has come and gone. And I'm just gonna do some hot takes here. I don't know. I mean, I like Rory. I think he's an amazing player, obviously. He's not my favorite by any stretch. But I don't know. I mean, I guess when you're that good at something, you can kind of say anything you want. You can be whoever you want. But he seems like he's got a decent head on his shoulders, I suppose. But I think I was talking about this with Samantha, is I think to be the greatest or the top of your field, I know this is limiting it, of course, because there's so many nuances, but I think you have to be like a super narcissist, meaning it's all about you. And I think there's a reason for that, in the sense that if you think that you can be wrong, if you're a professional golfer, and by the way, there's part 2 coming in just a minute. If you think if you're a professional golfer or a professional tennis player, you can't think that there are other people better than you. Even though they do, and that's the hardest thing to do. But being a narcissist, I think, also means that you can never be wrong. And with the amount of, the hundreds of millions of dollars. I mean, Tiger Woods, for instance. I mean, do you think anybody around him is telling him no, except for maybe his mom, who doesn't care about? I shouldn't say anything because I have no idea what their family dynamic is. But like Tiger Woods, I think he's a narcissist. I guess pick someone in the top of their sport or profession who's not a narcissist, or who doesn't focus constantly on themselves and getting to the next level. Now, part 2 to that is I think they become their own god. And I'm not saying that Rory's that way. It just kind of struck me as there's a lot of stuff you could read online and research about Rory and all that stuff. But tennis players, golfers, basketball players, good night. Any professional sport. So I think I think these are the 2 extremes. Super narcissist. You become the best, wanting to just absolutely destroy and pummel anybody that gets in your way, and you treat them as such. Now, here's the opposite, which is who I kind of gravitate towards. Let's take one example. Scotty Scheffler, #1 golfer in the world. I don't think he's a narcissist, but I think what he has done is he has put God above himself. And he said this. He says that the only thing that he uses his golf to glorify God, his God. And those, I think, in my opinion, are the 2 extremes. One is you are your own God, meaning nobody is better than you, and you are the greatest thing since sliced bread that will ever happen. And that's how you can handle the pressures that come with professional golf and sports. And then there are those who put God first and realize that everything that they do, they want to do. So they want to be the best for God, and that's a fascinating thing for me to kind of not realize, because I've been thinking about it a long time, but kind of say out loud. And I'm not very clear with all of my words, but I think those are the 2 extremes in order to get to the height, the top of your profession, mostly I would say in sports. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that it's are you at the top of your sport or career or profession? How'd you get there? And how do you stay there, I suppose?